decided to be here today. For those of you who are studying, you chose your major, hopefully. As for those of you working, you chose your job, also hopefully. Decisions are part of our day-to-day activity, and we usually do them with ease. What to wear today, what to eat today, what to do with our free time. These are all decisions about things we do. What about decisions about who we are? Choices about what kind of people we are. When was the first time we took that kind of choice? Mine was when I was 18, and it changed everything I knew about life. I realized that before that first decision, before I made my first choice, everything was chosen for me. My values, my experiences, my beliefs. Nothing was my own. And worse yet, that this doesn't just apply to me. This applies to every single one of us in this room today. But what if we wanted to change that? What if we wanted to start making our own stories? To consider ourselves a blank slate? You'd have to undo time, right? Well, unfortunately, it's not that easy. And unless you happen to come across a Men in Black memory eraser thingy, you're going to have to do the second choice. Take the second choice. And that is to understand and unravel the experiences of your past. You see, right now we're like a ball of yarn, all jumbled up with different colors. And we need to identify the heads of every individual thread and pull at it to understand ourselves. Instead of threads, though, you have themes. For me, there were three important themes. There was family, my parents, school, and friends. Now, these might seem universal, but for you it might be a bit different. You might have went to more than one school. Maybe had different groups of friends, or maybe had an elder sibling, or an older grandparent that helped you through life. Now, once you've identified these themes, you need to continue pulling at this thread. Continue unraveling this ball of yarn to reach the individual values within each thread. The big one for me, and many of you, is family belonging. How many of us don't have that amongst our values? Well, that obviously came from my parents. Another one, religion. That one oddly came from friends. Finally, self-esteem, something that's very personal to me, came from school. So once you keep going and pulling on these threads, you still haven't done anything. You're only figuring out who it is that you are. But this process, this reflective process, is necessary for you to decide what it is you want to change, what it is you want to keep, and what it is you want to add. Let's go back to family belonging. I decided my family will always be there, and I will always be grateful for my parents, but they should never get in the way for my personal pursuits. Religion. I decided this has completely no place in the way I interact with the people around me or the world around me. Finally, self-esteem. And what I learned from that is that I'm going to have to push myself outside of my comfort zone. I need to put myself in situations that are going to make me think about the person I am, and maybe even leave me afraid. Now, this didn't just help me with my self-confidence. This actually helped me create a bigger and bigger list of values and things that I wanted to change, things that I wanted to improve. And by the end of this process, I was one cohesive entity. A cohesive entity that can come before you today and actually tell my story. Now, this all sounds very, very simple. But trust me, this isn't an eat, pray, love kind of story. I didn't go sit under a tree in India for 2 years and come back a better man. It actually took me 5 long years. This was when I was first 18 until my first year out of university. So, what does this all mean to you? What does this all mean about us and our future? Well, unless we are willing to get rid of the chains of our past, the choices we did not make, we can never make the choices about our future. So how about we stop making decisions about what we do and start making choices about who we are? Thank you.